Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risiko no Saga, coming at you with some, Oh, crumbs. Forgot to turn off my sound. Hey, Kronos. How you doing, yo? I hope life is treating you excessively well. There we go. That should put the tags up as they hopefully ought to be. Got the fingers crossed on the tags, because, you know, tags suck. But, yeah, I hope that life is going well for you. I know that the eyes are still, you know, the being eye meaty, but hopefully I'll be clearing up. Kind of sad, finished watching an anime, main cast ends in total defeat. Ooh. That is kind of a sad one, yeah. You mind if I ask which anime? Is it a magical girl anime? Also, let's get ourselves loaded up here. Gonna try a couple of more goes at this this set piece battle at the current difficulty, and if we can't pull it off, then I'll bump it down to easy mode. Not many of those this season, huh? Hive, it's wonderful to see you as always. I've actually got like a bit of and Black Lamb, dude. I got a bit of a deep dive movie question. Hive, you might be the only person who can answer this for me. But over the course of the Friday the 13th series, aside from people who are pretending to be Jason's mom, are the only people that Jason just doesn't straight up murderize the punks in Friday the 13th 8, Jason Takes Manhattan? Because might be, might not be. Oh, no, can't answer. Darn it. I had my fingers crossed. I don't want to watch the entirety of Friday the 13th just to check that, but I kind of think it might be the case. It's called Sugumono. Sugumono. It's honestly pretty good, but it lowers pretty hard in the lewd spectrum occasionally. So recommending it is a hard sell to most folks. Yeah, I could see that being a bit of an issue, Kronos. It is tough to recommend anime that are on the lewd side. There's a podcast about the kills in Friday the 13th series. Well, I know Dead Meat has that he's covered the entirety of the Friday the 13th series, I think. I think he did do Jason X. Yeah. But I don't know if he would mention people that Jason doesn't kill, which is kind of the thrust of my question. Anime is honestly pretty hard to recommend to people in general who don't watch anime. Yeah. Dead Meat's the YouTube guy. Yep. James Janice. He seems relatively okay. I don't think he's busted out any takes that have like really stood out in my mind weird, but you know, it's always kind of white dude on YouTube. You always kind of wonder a little bit. By the way, I hope that Hive, both you and Black Lamb are doing well. I didn't ask the usual questions when you came in because I jumped on Friday the 13th so quickly. But as for the eye meats, same as yesterday, nothing good or bad. At least they're not getting worse. At the very least, they're not getting worse. Try Kill by Kill podcast. I think that one does the Friday the 13th series. I'll take a look at it. Dead Meat's kill count videos are well produced they are very well produced. And he is enthusiastic about what he does, and I do appreciate enthusiasm that comes through clearly. It can be a little bit grating sometimes. I didn't watch the engineer vid, but I saw the picture that you made for it, and I thought that picture was actually very easy to follow. It was very well done. So no worries on that count. I'm very amused by the idea that basically the only folks that Jason doesn't kill, because I know he doesn't kill the punks. I know he doesn't kill the punks. He scares them off by pulling off his mask. Because, like, the punks are even giving him shit. And they're like, yo, dude, what are you doing? Hockey season is over. Because they're New York punks, so they need to have, like, a semi-New York accent. And then Jason, like, he pulls up the mask, and the punks are like, oh, sorry, dude, didn't mean to bust up on your groove. And they all run away, and he just lets them. I make a habit of watching most things at 2x speed on YouTube, so most of the affectations get lost. I think you've mentioned that before, and that's not necessarily a bad recommendation. Points and tokens. Did we lose progress? I'm really not sure. We got one gun thing. We don't have anything for the Gauss cannon yet. It also means I can watch more things in a day. This is true. This is absolutely true. Also, sort of good news. My friend did a Steam code mosh pit in our Discord, and I grabbed some pretty good games. Oh, that's really cool. Any standouts, Kronos? What are we doing? I think we might have lost like some progress, unfortunately. Standout games are Hollow Knight, Grease, and Katamari Damacy. I really want to play Grease. I've seen a little bit of the gameplay, and it just looks gorgeous. I'm not sure how good the platforming is. It's always a little bit hard for me to judge that until I actually get my hands on it myself. But it does look so nice. And Katamari Damacy, of course, is always a go-to. It's always a fun one. Where, what? Lock on burst, weapon mod to lock onto a target, once locked, firing quickly. Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Do we really want to upgrade that? Yeah, why the heck not? Why not? Let's do that. Just so you know, we don't actually know what was in the code, so this was all luck of the draw. Ooh. That's pretty slick. And we can't upgrade our rocket launcher because it takes too many points. I wonder if all of these are going to be like that. They're all like 3rd tier, so fudge it. Got one Praetor point. These two are all taken care of. They're all sorted. Equipment system, but we can't upgrade it because we don't have enough. Power up effectiveness. I don't know. I guess we'll just hold on to it and just, like, we'll just shoot things. That probably is the way to go here. Where? Here. Yep. Oh boy. Yep. We're here. That's good to know. Let's do it. All right. So everything in its mom is shooting at us now. That's good. That's what we wanted, basically. We're just gonna yeet the fuck out of everything, I guess. That should work. Like, I think that's usually a good plan, but I'm not sure. Because it didn't really work out so well for us last time, if we're being perfectly honest. I'm sorry I might not look at chat too much for just a bit, because, you know. You know you're right. Damn it, they're fast. They are very, just slippery. I mean, cute as hell, but slippery as fuck. Oh, great, we got Hell Knights. Thank you, stupid death lady. But maybe not. Oh, hi. Hi, guy. How you doing? Hey, spines. Runs. Always running, I think that's the key for us here. That worked out really well. That was completely by accident, and I love it. Do. Oh shit, low ammo. Fudge nuts. Fudge Ruckers. If, how do we solve this? Probably with another gun. I'm gonna guess. Like, 5 shots is not gonna save us. Oh, jeepers. They are very ninja-esque, and I just don't feel happy with that. Thank you. Lovely. Okay, come here. Yes, nope, 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 nope. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Good. Face broken. I don't, like, we don't get anything for that, but it feels very, you know, like, it just feels, it feels nice. Sometimes you just want to break up some faces, and that's just, you know, it's just a thing. No, you stole my glory kill. Oh my god, you are such a D-bag. I can't believe she stole our glory kill. Why would she do that? Navasol Android Cactus. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm a big fan of that game. Where did you go? Slippery girl. Slippery. Oh, shit. Fudge Ruckers. Why? No, there's another slippery girl. Crumbs. This is looking... Had you not had Assault Android Cactus previously? Also, I think we just beat Slippery Girl to death with her own arm, and I love it. That was bad. That was bad. We were doing so well. No. Oh, Snikes, I missed what you said there, Hive. Also, I'm doing okay. I have a headache and I'm getting information overloaded by friends giving me contradictory advice regarding PC upgrades. It's very much the environment right now. Even if they weren't giving you advice, it's probably very easy to pick up a good case of, or a bad case of informational overload. Hopefully, they at least give you a bit of a break. Also, like, why are we even screwing around with... No, not the shotgun, Risco! We wanted the baby gun. We want to get our baby gun out. Just to get rid of the doofs? I don't think this is working the way I want it to work. Nice. Appreciate that, though. I want to try to save as much ammo as humanly possible, because once we start going downhill, it's gonna go downhill pretty quick. Alright, where's Wandering? I wish we hadn't lost any health. I guess that goes without saying, but... I see sparklies. Excuse me, I saw sparklies. Sparklies mean slippery girl? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You goof. You utter goof. Schnikes, hello. Punching. I need you to glory kill for me. Thank you. No, we're gonna have the guys. No, we're on low health again. Ooh, doggies. Do we have no health packs? Is that just how this is gonna work? Oh, Panda! It is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing very, very well. We are getting we're just getting yeeted all over the map. I think that's the term. Oh, buggery. If I start my own LP so I could play the 20 titles I got randomly. I mean, that's fair enough. Chainsaw! I I forgot the immortal wit and wisdom of Fred Durst. What with the whole the chainsaw and the application to people's asses? I think they're not raw prior to the application of the chainsaw. I don't think they would be raw after the application of the chainsaw, to be perfectly honest. I think they would probably be just bloody. When in doubt, chainsaw out. I think at least one of those Hell Knights we're probably going to have to do that with. Have you tried Yawning Hive? I know it's not exactly a thing people can do on command, but it always helps with my headaches. Oh, that's interesting. I would not have expected that. Panda, I hope you're doing very well tonight. I hope that you've got nothing on your plate that's too heavy to eat. Aside from the Doom shenanigans, which are plentiful, life is pretty decent. Did we go the wrong way? We totally went the wrong way. Let's go. Let's go. Also, that guy got smaller. I don't know how that guy got smaller. Just grinding out levels in WoW Classic. Okie dokie. If that's what flips your switch, if that's what's pleasing to you, then by all means, please continue. Like, I should probably leave these things alone, but they're just gonna be too much of a pain in the ass later on. Oopsies. Now, there should be imps. A couple imps here. There they are. Hello, imps. You cute little devils. I mean, literally, I guess. When you get down to it. Thank you. And also you? So. Hold on, lol, what? The Cards Against Humanity owner writers fired their one black writer, got him institutionalized for questioning why. Despite the writing staff's objections, they included the... That's a lot to unpack. Like, I don't even know where you go with how hi. I'm starting to think just the world was a mistake. Maybe have we tried turning on and turning off the world yet? Because I think that might be a good idea. Crumbs, okay, everybody's after me. Come on then and get it if you got stones big enough. Didn't like that phrase. Didn't like that. I don't want that to come out of my mouth ever again. Gonna let that go away. Ooh, that was not a good idea. Okay, run away. Thank you for putting me at max health. Hopefully that didn't disappear. Cause, yeah, I want to say slurs game of white people. That's not a pretty good recommendation for me. That's never been it's never been a selling point for me, actually. Alright, shotgun maybe? Isn't turning the world on and off basically third impact? I'm Finsta ready for Tang. I mean, I'm thinking like we might be. We're not at the Tang event horizon yet, but it feels kind of like we're getting there. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if that was a glory kill or not. If that thing pops up again, I'm gonna be really unhappy. Also, Hell Knights, could we party here? Nope. Oh, jeepers, there's like so many. They're everywhere. Don't like any of this. Don't like any of this at all. Run, Doom chap. Why do you have your... Why do you have the pea shooter? Don't want the pea shooter. Okay. No, we got this, right? This is gettable. Thank you for the ammo. There's a Hell Knight. There's 4 Hell Knights! When in doubt, chainsaw out. No, crap! Did that work? Are you chainsawed? Good. Run away. Quickly. Very fast. Now, unfortunately, that means we don't have any more chainsaw ammo. So that's a problem. But I did remember the advice. It was good advice. Ooh, please, no. Sir, yes, thank you. You're wonderful and I love you. Platonically. Mostly platonically, but still. We could cuddle, I guess? I'd be okay with cuddling. No, what the imp? All the other writers read, not the owner writers, thought having a card that just said the N-word had no value to add to the game. Well, I mean, naturally. The black writer, beyond it having no value, was extremely offended by the fact that 10 white people thought it would be a funny card to include. I mean, yeah, no, the black writer's completely in the right here. Yes, a lawsuit does seem to be in order. I kind of want to step back just a second to the first big kind of text block there, because you said that they got him institutionalized. And I'm not doubting that that did happen, but I don't understand how. Like, I mean, no, like I can't, I do not understand the process that actually, maybe I don't want to understand the process. He was fired and then institutionalized on the grounds of erratic behavior during mediation. Well, I mean, legal systems treating black people like garbage. Clearly, this is something that's front-ended these days, but like that's a lot. That's an awful lot. This scope, like, don't start off wrong. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Stop it, please. The erratic behavior being, why did you think it was a good idea to include this card? Clearly not erratic at all. Buttons! It is wonderful to see you tonight. You kind of walked in on a bit of a heavy one, but it is legal to involuntarily hospitalize people in the United States. Some states longer than others. It's deeply fucked. I mean, I knew that, Buttons, but I always thought that had to be something that you had to go through the family to do that. I guess I didn't realize that just anyone could start those procedures. Because that's even more, like, that's like doubly deeply fucked. People have been critical for KOF for years, have been wondering how long it would take them to add that card. It's legal to here too. If I recall, it's called a Section 18. Like, I know if you're in the military, then you can be Section 8. Aided? Section 8? Not sure where the verb is in that one. Which is basically involuntary committal. But yeah, it never occurred to me that would be something that just private parties would have access to. Alright. Again, I might not be able to check chat so quickly, or if I die very soon, I might be able to check chat very quickly. It all depends on how this works out. No, it's the Hell Knights. Yes, I mean, you're lovely. You're lovely and I respect you in every way, but at the same time... Ooh, you need to go. I'm not gonna get to you in time. Crumbs, snakes. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna have to bunny hop this for a while. I think that's, probably the answer. Thank you for the health, I appreciate that deeply. We can't get back through here, which sucks, because there was a little bit of health down there. Can I just stun lock Slippery Girl? I would really... These imps, they turn into walls. It's like playing Magic the Gathering. It's like the living wall card that ended up having to get kind of... Well, what's the word I want? Censored. Poor Anson Maddox, really... Oh, shnikes. We missed that. Low ammo. Rocket launcher? Gauss cannon, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what gets us through here, except just not playing badly. Who is doing that? You're very rude. I need you to know, Slippery Girl, that you're being extremely rude. Well, at least we kind of turned her into a piñata. Not a rotting piñata. That would be an excellent CD by Sponge. I don't know if I like Rotting Piñata or Wax Ecstatic better. They're both really good. Don't like New Pop Sunday very much. They never really clicked with me. Maybe I should give it another chance, like 10 years later. On account of it's 10 years later now. I'm missing stuff in chat. I hate that. Wait, have we killed mostly everything? Oh, jeepers. That was very successful. We need to do that again. Something's still running after us, though. And there is no more health on the ground. Alright, deep breath, deep breath. This is Hell Knights. Hello. Hell Knight, come to me. Come to me, my darling. Thank you. Does that save our ass? No! Yes! What? Why did we still have... I don't care, I'm not gonna argue, but why did we still have gas for the chainsaw? She might have a chance, folks. Not a particularly great chance. Gauss rifle, thank you. Which is a cannon, it's not a rifle. Need to get our terms right or the NRA will get angry with us. Oh, there's like one freaking imp, and I know it's gonna get up in my grill. Tension is high. Can I get you guys into like a firing range here? Yes! Yes! Alright, that leaves just you, and we turned you into a fine mist. And now it's just that sad-ass imp. What are you doing, imp? Woohoo! Shit. Okay, two sad-ass imps. What are you doing, imp? Holy fudge! Oh, I had 7 charges. I do have a rocket launcher. And I did remember about changing the difficulty. And let me just take a... I know, I'm shocked. I'm super shocked. I just want to take a really quick scroll through what I missed. Magistrates involved in everything. Look up Adrian's Schoolcraft to see a very fucked and currently relevant case. Signed someone who was in psych ward revolving door for 4 years. Oh, jeez, Buttons. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. That's... No, yes. People call it sectioned for obvious reasons, right? The summoners aren't women? Okay. I need to check their lore. Black Lamb, welcome back. I'm glad that you had food. I know that case, Pander. I was just reading that like a couple of weeks ago. How to know you're not insane and how Cards Against Humanity staff writer was fired. Alright, I'm gonna put that one in one of my links just so I could check it later. Um, I didn't realize I had 7 charges for the chainsaw. I thought for some reason I thought we were still on 3. Doom Eternal retcons such that the Whiplash is the first female demon in Doom lore. I mean, I'll follow their lore on it. I mean, it's not any particular skin off my nose. Although I do like calling them slippery girls. But also, I'm just gonna follow the lore. That seems to be the best take. And actually, now that I caught up on chat, I want to just grab a really quick shot of water and a quick cigarette. I wrote a whole big thing and I don't think it went through. Oh, buggery. It seems like sometimes Twitch will eat posts like that. I don't know why. There is definitely a character limit, yeah. 500 max care, if I recall correctly. If you don't mind writing it again buttons, I would love to read it. If it's too much of a pain in the tuchus, by all means, you don't feel like you've got to. But I'm gonna be right back. Oof, we did it. We done did it. Dude is over. We beat the game. Now do victory lap in snap map mode. I don't remember what it's called. It's some mode. It's snapping mappings. All right. We are back. Um, how y'all today? I'm doing fairly well myself, Black Lamb, and I hope that you are as well. I believe Kronos' eye meets have stabilized, which is good. And Hive has got a little bit of informational overload on PC specs, which is not so good. In Illinois, the law is that a psychiatrist can involuntarily hospitalize a patient for 5 work days, weekends not included in counted days, and then a patient can file a legal form where the hospital will then need to defend the involuntary hospitalization to a court if they intend to force the patient to stay over those 5 days. Most of the time, hospitals don't bother. But if they decide to go to court, the patient stays inpatient at the hospital for the entire wait for the court date, which can be months. Ooh, fuck? That's completely fucked. Basically. So I guess that's the revolving door that you kind of mentioned earlier. Holy dogs. Because then, so you've got to wait for the actual court date, and then is the court procedure, is it a longer procedure, like an actual trial? Because that could be an awful lot of time, like right there in and of itself. Yeah, this is kind of stuff I've been reading about for my Hellraiser thing. Someday that will see the light of day, Hive. So you literally just stay in bed for literally nothing. That's rough. I know the revolving door part is that hospitals pretty much train patients to go back to the hospital instead of learning coping skills. Gotcha. Okay, I understand that then. Platforming. This'll be fun. Hold on, we didn't miss anything here. I'm not particularly of a mood to be backtracking. Can we get over to that? I bet we can. They wouldn't make a platform that we couldn't actually reach. And it looks like there's armor. Oh, well, we don't really need armor, do we? And to our right is maybe a Doom guy? And okay, so the yellow thing's where we want to be going. Bunch of stuff down there. Blue gate, okay. I don't think we can open the blue gate yet. I don't think we've got a blue key card, at least. The only game with platforming felt good was felt good in FPS was for me was Destiny. I still have never played Destiny. I don't really know how it works. I do know that I'm not particularly skilled at platforming, so this could be a lot of fun, where fun is in like heavy quotation marks. Destiny 2 has fun first-person platforming. That's interesting. We got gun stuff. Gun stuffs are good. We like gun stuffs. I mean, not in real life, but we're pretty down with the gun stuffs in Doom. Doom Eternal has much more involved platforming than Doom. I don't know if that's anything I need. It's a time investment, so I would not recommend it to you as it stands. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. I'll kind of keep that in the way back burner on the list of games I may or may not be interested in. The FPS genre isn't generally, though, one like I do a lot of, so... Wait a minute. Did we... No, this is new. I think this is new. It's just that there's nothing coming out to kill us. Ichigao. Chigaimasu. これ最初のところだよね。あらあら。なんだよ。なんなんそんめんどくさいことな。Plus, the storytelling leaves a lot to be desired, but I digress. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't... Ara ara. Hommani ara ara. I guess storytelling in games is generally just kind of a crapshoot. Yes? Did that accomplish a goal? Was there a goal accomplished? I feel like there was. Do we have to go back down again? Because that seems kind of cheesy. Oh. Risco, please. That was my fault. It's totes my fault. Oh yeah, look, I got a bunch of, like, little dudes. What are you doing? You can't just bust up on me like that. It's rude. Just completely... They're the worst hosts. And I don't appreciate their shenanigans. Oh, excuse me? What? Did something survive? Yeah, like a ninja. Take that, ninja. There we go. Oh, it's a little Doom dude. Revenant model for the Astro guy. Huh. I don't know what that means, but just gonna accept it as it is. I think that's perfectly fine for us. Thank you, armor. Got a blue skull. Who doesn't like those? Who is not a fan of the blue skull? People with no taste. Basically. Hi-yas. Thank you. Groovy? We'll go with groovy. See, we get all this health to drop, and like we can't use it right now. It's inutile. It is surplus to demands. Are we not missing anything? Got another armor. Oh, that's like a... That's one of those rune trials. I don't like those. I'm just gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip it, and that's gonna be good enough. And there's an Argent Cell, so we definitely want that. That's high on our list. Go straight, take a little bit of a detour to the left. Maybe over there? It is the Blue Gate. Excuse me, what is your gig? Beholder-looking motherfucker? Just floating like a gas bag. probably shouldn't be just tanking this. That's probably a mistake. At least they're not very swift. Oopsies. Didn't want to come down here. Are you quite finished? Did I blow your eye meats out? I think I blew this dude's eye meats out. That was for Kronos. Immediately dies, but you know, it happens. If your health is low in combat, kill the weakest enemy. I mean, that seems fair. Alright, you guys. Forgot about you guys. I was more enamored by the giant floaty eyeball demons. Please don't. Please stop. Ow. Disco, don't waste your ammo. That's foolish. Don't you have a rocket launcher? I totally have a rocket launcher. I've got all these guns. I'm only missing one gun, I think. I can't believe they give us 35 rockets. That's a lot of rockets. Okay, so we're gonna go... There's a door. I don't need that door. Hello? Yes, we know how to jump, clearly. I need that book from Isaac. That didn't have nearly the effect that I thought it was gonna have. That's better. Roar to you too, then, I guess. Ha! They just go splat. It's so charming. Really, their mothers must be very proud. I can't believe they don't give you more rockets. I mean, that's actually a pretty good point. It is Doom. You think there would be many more? Was there something large? Oh my... Oh, it's you things. I thought you were something different. I'm not impressed. I'm gonna die, though. That's not good. Please, imps. How can imps be so solid? They're very solid. Maybe get out that rocket launcher again. That might be a smart idea. He's just sitting there. I love it, mate. I love it. He didn't quite know what to do. Yoink? That wasn't a yoink. I totally thought we were gonna yoink something. Imps, Hell Knights, and Revenants. Oh my. Alright, my strategy here is clearly flawed. So let's try to buy ourselves some time. Oh, we got quad damage? Fudge me! Get your ass over here, Hell Knight! Quickly, before the quad damage runs out. Look, don't be a doof. Just come here and kill me. Unless did I kill it? I must have killed it. Oh, the quad damage ran out. Knife only doot run. Oh my god. I don't even want to think of that. That sounds awful. Oh, they're fighting each other. That is so slick. I love it. You fools. You killed each other. So where'd the Hell Knight go? And who the heck is shooting at me? Oh, excuse me, buddy? That was, I mean, I enjoyed it. He smack. Yep. No, no fooling around with that one. I wonder if we can get those, if we get the Hell Knights and the Revenants to fight each other again. Because that was pretty nifty. I liked that. That's emergent gameplay, right? That's not scripted. Biff? From Back to the Future? No, no, you don't understand, Imp. Impykins. Sweetums, darling. I need you to just not do this and stand still. Oh, what? There's more of you? Come on now. Let's not be foolish here. Oh my gosh, I stomped him through the geometry. That's satisfying. I'd like that. I would like to do that again. Why can I not do a double jump? How is it so difficult to do a double jump? Hello? No, I'm low health already. Buggery. And it all went wrong. It's probably not the most efficient way to handle that. Oh, please, just hit the thing. It's standing right there. You finally got an enemy that's just gonna stand still for you, and what do? You miss it. Damn it. Piffle. Imps. Oh, please, the solidity on these imps is just... It knows no effing bounds. No, don't be foolish. The imps don't deserve to have the rocket launcher fired at the face. Ah, Hell Knights. Rocket launcher, Hell Knights. Okay, come here. Come here. Hudson, get over here. How are you not dead? Totally dead. Imp, the fuck? Oh, it's more... I don't know what they're called. They're... Coca demons or something? They're filled with rich, creamy cocoa butter? They do not shimmy. Quad damage did put in an awful lot of work there. I have my doubts as to whether or not we would have gotten through that. Oh, it's one of those guys. It's the big boys. I like the big boys. They're cute. Come here, you sweetums. Just sweet as sponge sugar. Wait, did I trigger something new? Totally. And I think we're out of the shotgun act. Hirunda! Oh, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're doing really well. Life is treating you with kindness and respect. Because you deserve it. Okay, look. You can't... Nisko, you can't. You can't... Why are you trying to tank this dude? Just give me an effing glory kill. No stress. No stress. We are stress-free. I'll take a look at the chat in a mo. Just gotta kind of make sure that we don't die for a second. Thank you for climbing. I saw some health bits, but I didn't see how to get to them. It's kind of annoying. Hello, Revenant. I know I'm supposed to be, like, far more proactive when I'm fighting these things, but I like this delicious game of cat and mouse that we've got going on. And by like it, I mean like I don't. Shit. Oh, lovely. You are big, and that means you are full of big guts. Or something. I don't remember the line. It's funny, though. It really, trust me. Oh, I am not frickin' wasting my health that I just went through all that trouble to pick up. I am indeed in hell. Ludo, wonderful to see you. If I'm gonna look away from the screen for a moment, that was the perfect time to do it. Now there should be one more. Oh. Checkpoint. Excellent. What did I miss? Cocodemons are lovely. I mean, they do seem really cute, Panda. I don't have any, I did yoink a glowy bit, finally. I don't really have any, complaints against the Cocodemons. I'm officially done with uni this semester. Woo! That's a big woot. I'm really, really glad to hear that. Hopefully that just pulls a lot of stress off of you. We finally got a glowy bit buttons. This pleases me, like, inordinately. Now, what do we want? How do we get to that? Is the platform behind the blue door? I guess it must be. And it looks like there's a log over here. I hear they're big, they're heavy, they're wood. Oh, there's like so much stuff. Oh, I want to backtrack, but I also don't want to lose like the armor stuff. Well, maybe we don't have to backtrack that much. Or maybe we already missed it. I don't know. It does, now I can dig into my infinite gaming backlog. Seems like that's kind of going around. You doing, Dub? Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do in general. If it makes you feel any better at all, me too. So there's a certain same boat riding. You could be my co-passenger. Or I could be your co-passenger. I mean, really, I'm happy to go either way on this one. What do we do? Like, yellow door, right? We've been through the yellow door. Well, I guess we just gotta go to the blue door and try to trigger off that Argent energy thing. Can I get up here? I totally can, but that doesn't take us where we need to go. Lovely, lovely. I'm a fan. Well, where's the pedestal? We gotta put this blue skull somewhere, right? There we are. Thank you. Sergeant Matt Payne. It's a pleasure to have you in chat. We're just working our way a little bit through the Doomshin. Kind of, you know, not like being spectacularly skilled at it, but fumbling is always kind of fun. All right, at least okay. That's where the Argent was. We really want that. I hope that you're doing well tonight, Sergeant. That life treats you with undue kindness. I've been wanting to get my learners just so I could drive, but I get awful headaches whenever I'm in a moving vehicle. That's a toughie, Kronos. Is it, like, do you think it would be better if you were the driver than the passenger? Because I remember sometimes, not all the time, but Mizuki would get a little bit carsick when she was the passenger, like when she had to be the passenger for a long time. But it didn't happen when she was driving. But car sickness and headaches, I mean, they're not exactly the same things. Health? Yeah, why not? We'll do health. That seems good. We got more gun stuff. Always appreciate that. Excuse me? I don't know what the hell just went in front of us there, but it was pretty goofy looking. Honestly, no, I guess I'll stick to biking for now. How bicycle friendly is the area that you're in? Is it someplace where, like, you can legitimately get around on bike? Because I know depending on the layout of things... Oh, we got a weapon master thing. I don't know how he did that. Layout can really affect how effective biking is gonna be. Oh, it's another big boy! I love the big boys! They're so cute! You and the Cocoa Demons. Really, I mean... I wanted to rip out your glowy bits, but yeah, I guess that's... Whoa, who's throwing hell skulls at me? I'm sorry, but hell skulls are off the table? Geneva Convention is very much about the no hell skulls. Fudge. Alright. Let's try to... Oh, Jesus. Hello, Hell Knight. I'm not even sure if anti-nausea meds would help. I get car sick when passengering and not driving. Okay, so we got some backup for that. There's a hidden minigun you can get early here. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Use of hell skulls is considered a war crime by the Geneva Conventions. I mean, really though, they decided that ages ago. It's pretty bike friendly over here right now. That's excellent to hear. That said, I've been keeping bike transport to a minimum on the off chance that somebody steals it. Ooh, that's not. No, that's not fun. Also, Ludo and Kiss, I didn't specifically say when you came in, but I'm very, very happy to see you. And I hope that you are doing well tonight. It is always good to have you by in the chat. Oh my gosh, it was right here. It was just like straight up right here. I love it. I don't feel like Jesse the Body Ventura, which is actually probably pretty good for me. I think if I felt like Jesse the Body Ventura, I'd probably have some pretty heckin' dysphoria going on, and generally it's bad enough as it is. But if I were the kind of person who would enjoy feeling like Jesse the Body Ventura, I probably would right now. Excuse me? Imp? I still don't know what the hell is throwing the hell skulls at me. That was very strange. Now to properly rip and tear. I mean, the chainsaw is gonna bring it to the party, I think. Although I guess now to properly figure out what kind of platforming they want us to do for this puzzle. Alright, we need to be over there, right? Maybe we can get off from... No. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. The Hell Skulls are an enemy. I had no idea. I thought somebody was just chucking stuff at us. Because there was jerks. It's not gonna help. I mean, it's too late now. Well, gosh darn it, game. Where would you like me to go exactly? I mean, yes, of course we could check the map, but... No, that was the minigun. Wait, this thing's... I didn't notice this, but we're all seeing the same thing, right? The game just decided to just straight up get meta on us and toss a Doom football helmet on the skull? Game. I mean, game. I'm glad we got lost enough to find that. That is pretty funny. But at the same time, like, you know, can we make a decision about how deeply invested in the narrative I should be? Oh, well, I guess you gotta forgive a game. It's goofy Easter eggs. You don't gotta, but it's probably better off if you do. Alright, big door, which we can't get through. Punch the door, but I think it's gonna help. We got platformy bits that I don't see the way to. Can I... Do you think I can make this jump? I don't know. I mean, that's a heck of a jump. Oh, that's a deep dig. For that one then, Ludo. I actually had a couple of Commander Keen games. I don't remember which ones they were, because this is certainly going in the back and back. And I think I actually took the time to decipher, like, the alien alphabet in one of them. If I recall correctly, it was a lot about broccoli. What... I mean, it looks like from the map that we really aren't going to be able to make that jump. So... we can go... I mean, there's some grayed out stuff over here that we haven't seen yet. And it looks like we can actually get to it. So... aliens love broccoli. I've not seen any evidence to the contrary. I've never seen an alien turn down a plate of broccoli. So I'm gonna guess that that's broadly correct. What are we missing? That goes back the way that we came. That's no good. Alright, that's the door that we can't seem to get through. There's nothing to interact with here. Now, it seemed like a path down should have been around... No, but we passed it. Fudge. The path down is through the door. So... how do we get the door open? Eh? That's the kill room that we were in before. Maybe it looks like we can jump up to that armor, but I don't really see how it's supposed to help us. Although even then it looks like the armor's coming from the backside. Oh, Rabbit! Rabbit, did you drop in? It's wonderful to see you, Rabbit. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. That there's not more stress that you need to deal with than you can actually handle. Because it is the time of the stressing. No, right? It's not gonna do it for us. Oh, you fuck! Oh, that's excellent to hear. That's very wonderful news, and I'm very, very happy to hear it. What do we... There's got to be something just really obvious and really simple that we're not seeing here. And I think they're going to make us do that entire set-piece battle over again. And that doesn't make me very happy. That doesn't make me very happy at all. Oh, fuck. Really, though? I mean, of course. Of course. We didn't activate a check piece. A check piece. That's English. We're down with the English like we're down with the sickness. Big boy, I just want to rip your guts out. Oh, they didn't let us rip the guts out. That's cheap. Now we're gonna have to go get the minigun again? Which is totally a doable thing, but I don't really want to do it. Broccoli's faced decades-long propaganda campaign to reduce his popularity. This was implemented by all the aliens, by aliens who want all the broccoli. Broccoli is a great sauce sponge, and I am personally a big fan of broccoli. I do like it. I think we have discussed here before, because it seems like some topics just come up periodically, but I unfortunately don't really have any recipes that use broccoli. I mean, I suppose I could force it into... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. If you want to speed up the super shotgun, just try shoot crowds of cannon fodder enemies. This is really what I ought to be doing, Hirunda. I'm getting too close to the truth. How about honey glazed roasted broccoli? Well, like I said, Rabbit, generally, I just do like the two dishes because they keep for so long. Maybe someday I will like try to actually full on expand my repertoire, but that day is not yet today. Big boy, just let me have your guts. Just give me your guts. I'm sure they're delectable. Damn it. No guts for us. I guess the dude's just gonna be cheap and keep all his guts. Rude? I mean, just totally rude. Aliens are huge fans of saucy foods. I misread that as broccoli's favorite sausage sponge. And I had sat here staring at the screen contemplating the piece of bread which you really wrote. And it could be. Yes, I had a strong vision urging me to make bell pepper bacon quiche, although I've never made that before. Oh, but it sounds good. I mean, that sounds like a thing. Invulnerable. Oh, hey, who's... Look, I'm invulnerable now, so your arguments are invalid. Also, I have a chain gun, so once again, your arguments are incredibly invalid. Oh, Death Skulls. Ah, we killed it. We killed the Death Skull. So now... Wait, did we go here before? No, okay, so here's what we missed. Oh god, Death Skulls. So many Death Skulls. I need you to just not, though. I'm gonna waste all of the ammo on this, and I'm gonna love it. Crap. Mistar kill. Oh wait, but what movie? Did I probably referenced a movie and didn't even realize I referenced a movie. I've never seen Cowboys vs. Aliens. Did I? Wait. I mean, did I accidentally give a line out for Cowboys vs. Aliens? Because that would be really interesting. I don't know if I've ever accidentally done a movie quote before. Don't forget about the chainsaw. Cowboys vs. Aliens was a comic as well? This is me colored in surprise. Everything that we're missing. At least we're gonna get one of those Praetor suit deals. Also, the music is very heavy metal, so I think that means that we're getting cocoa butter demons. Wait! You can't do that. Nobody gave you permission to bite me. This is not The Simpsons. Comics a comic that started in 2006, movies from 2011. Huh. I did not know about the comic background. Cocoa butter? Cocoa butter, where did you go? I got the chainsaw just for you. Oh, but I don't know if I can use the chainsaw. I've only got one left. What do we go with? Gauss cannon? Super shotgun, I think. He chomp too. He float. He chomp. He spit purple orbs of doom. It's very versatile. I mean, I gotta give him that. It's very, very versatile. And you know, versatility is a necessity in this world of today. Oh, it's great music. The soundtrack, I've been loving the soundtrack. Okay, so we want to go there. Now, it would probably be meat and just for us to pick up the health and ammo, not ammo, but armor. But that would mean I'd have to go through all this again. And I have no desire to really do that. Oh god. I'm totally gonna miss one of these platforms. It's basically guaranteed. Mick Gordon did it good. He's a Renaissance demon. Is Mick Gordon the person who did the soundtrack then? What an efficient guy Doom Guy is. When you chainsaw Hell Knight, he tears through him so fast he uses 3 whole chainsaws in a split second. I mean, it's not a particularly efficient use of fuel. Let efficiency be your watchword. Alright, we got another... Well, how do we get to that? What do we... Was there a place that we were supposed to drop down and we fudged up? No, like it seems like it should connect, but fuck it, I don't know. Whatever, we're playing this one by the seat of our pants. I don't think that's how that works, but oh, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that, goober? Oh no, don't jump down. Alright. Oh, something sounds loud and angry. Which, I mean, granted, we're in hell, basically, but still. Louder and angrier? Thank you. Good. Alright, we got the chainsaw. That's good. I'm appreciating that. I'm appreciating it so much, I'm just dropping the A's off of my words. Who needs A's when C's get degrees, baby? Don't take that advice, by the way. It's probably not very good advice. I mean, it is true, but probably it's going to come up if you try to do grad school. So I always get these power-ups, and half of them will get used up waiting for these. I was trying to think of a word I wanted to use, and I could not think of a single word that would fit in that sentence. I hate that. Alright. Slippery friend, I need to talk to you before you summon another 12 million demons. Wait, no, there definitely was a slippery friend, right? I'm not... Like, I'm not just imagining things. Well, I guess, whatever. Oh, 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 oh. Not good. Doom Guy isn't living green. No, he's... Yeah, he's not eco-friendly. I'm sure he thinks about it periodically. Like, maybe it would be a good idea for me to maybe use fewer fossil fuels. And he's like, nah, I just gonna chainsaw. But, you know, our heroes can't be perfect. Our heroes need some flaw to give them believability. I'm enjoying amazing honey schnapps. That does sound good. Mick Gordon's the composer who did the OST for Wolfenstein and another game as well. Huh. Just use hell energy. That's how we got in this mess in the first place, Black Lamb. Just don't grade so you don't have to worry about the A. That's a good point. It's a good point. Fuel the environment with demon fossils. Now, can we convert like demons into a fossil fuel? I mean, it seems like we should be able to do that thing. That's the thing that should be... I mean, it's just bones, right? I think we're gonna have to experiment with this. Also, like, there's something up there. I don't know what it is. We can't get to it. Hello, you sweetums. You absolute peach. I just want to take this chopper out for, like, I don't know, a bit of coffee? You know, just chill, exchange stories? I'm sure he's got a lot of stories to share. And you are what exactly? It's an auto map. Oh, how neat. Demons, renewable resource? I mean, it seems like if we put them under enough pressure, they should become some kind of petroleum product. Maybe he makes his own biofuel from demon core. Possible? Possible? If you kill all the demons, you can't make fuel. But consider, Hirunda, on the other hand, if we kill all the demons, then we won't need to make fuel because we're purely using the fuel for the chainsaw to chop up the demons. Create your own demons. Don't think about the hell energy being oil or Doom 2016 takes some nasty subtext. I might need to go through the lore, like the logs, to kind of follow that train, because I don't really know too much about what's going on yet. Just that people are... They were not, like, thinking ahead when they did the whole hell energy thing. Although I guess then the hell energy to oil kind of does right itself, doesn't it? And we go down, we go over, but there's nothing to go over to there. Now, there's that yellow bit, and the yellow bit is the objective, so it seems like if we get to the yellow bit, we can get to at least a couple more of, like, figurines and stuff. Wait, there's two yellow bits? Hold on a second. Where's the closer yellow bit? I think it's over here. Okay, that's not really what I wanted, but we're just gonna go with it. Like a twisted magical girl plot, if there's no more evil in the world to destroy, then can all I do is destroy the good as well? No? I think we're gonna go with no on that one.
Tempered by the fires of hell,
Oh.
his iron will remains steadfast through the passage that preys upon the weak.
Okay.
For he alone was their walker, the unchained predator who sought retribution in all
They
corners
shouldn't have killed this rabbit, really.
Fire and ice in the beginning and the end, and he hunted the slaves of doom with barbarous cruelty, for he passed through the divide as none but demon had before.
What we need is a demon farm. How do I make toast without my toaster? Wait, what? We need a demon farm. It'll be great. Definitely not backfire. I mean, Witherboss farm in Minecraft is basically a demon farm. Huh. It seems like it very well could be, Ludo. It definitely has that energy to it. What, was that it? Did we do the thing? We surely not. No, like we're all the way the heck someplace else. Whatevs. Don't care. Got some environmental stuffs to go along with our discussion of Doom. Doom guy being an environmentalist. Let's not simulate chattel. I think. I mean, I don't think that you're speaking in favor of it by any means, Pander, but yeah, because that's kind of gross. Arcrat, oh, it is wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well-ish, broadly speaking. Well, speaking as abroad, as well. Life could always be better, but it surely could be worse as well, which is probably where a lot of people are right at the moment. I hope things are going fairly okay on your side of the pond, side of the bench, side of the screen. Side of the screen. Let's go with side of the screen. I think that one works the best. Okay. Wait. We don't wanna. Could we? Is there a Doom figure that we could just scoop up and take home with us? I bet there's platforming. I hate that. We're trying to discuss the logistics of making a demon farm. Buttons, it's okay. I don't, like I said, I don't think that was the thrust or the intention of the conversational direction at all. It just, like, kind of want to nip it in the bud before it starts brushing too close up to real world things. I can clearly keep a set direction in my brain. It's definitely a thing that I can do. I'm very skilled at that. No, I mean, we all kind of got to be here for each other when we start brushing up onto things. Because sometimes I think it's easy to run with a bit and not really always know where the bit's going to end up. And I would expect the same from all of you. That if you felt like I was starting to crouch someplace that I really ought not be, please throw something up in chat. Because I'm certainly not perfect at either. What do we want here? Chain gun. We can make it a mobile turret. I mean, that's okay. Gatling rotator. Spin the chain gun barrels without firing. Like, is that... do we want to do that? Totally not. Dwarf Fortress chattel farms are an awful example of how games can accidentally incentivize some very terrible things. But I'll leave it there. Okay. It's a good video about that from Foldable Human. Foldable Human, I do remember that, not... The one about the Minecraft one. The whole colonialism in Minecraft thing, yes. Yes. It's actually, the video itself is a really good video. I do tend to dig on Dan Olsen's stuff for the most part. A little bit more on the technical side. I think he's very solid on that. Weapon mod button to zoom in and charge a high damage shot. Okay. Weapon mod button to charge up a powerful beam that penetrates targets. Movement's disabled. Okay, that's not going to happen. I'll go with this one. Yeah, precision bolt. I saw that video and that's why I had an eek moment. I suddenly looked at what I was saying and oops. Well, like, we nipped it in the bud. We caught it before it was going to go any place that none of us would have wanted it to go, and I think that's probably good enough just to have it there. Not mad at myself, just awkward. Oh, the feeling I understand. Awkward is definitely a feeling, yeah. Where did we... Am I lost again? Oh, it's these jabronis. I talked about this in terms of anti-fascist practice in games in Twisted Discord too, how you can't kill all the obvious fascists in Witcher 3, or how Civilization explicitly embraces the pre-form of fascism, liberalism. We talked a little bit about that when I think we talked about that as well when we were discussing what's the game already. The game is the name is completely gone out of my mind, and it was the big one this year that everybody was going all over the place about. Disco Elysium. When we talked about Disco Elysium and the kind of issues inherent in the game and what the game supports and doesn't support, and how even if you're playing kind of like the good character, it's still pretty ugly game to subject yourself to. A Foldable Human is now folding ideas on YouTube just so everybody knows if you want to find it. Oh, Buttons, thank you. Thank you for the heads up on that, because I don't know if I realized that. Are they having a party? Are the demons like totally having a party? I love it. They were like dancing. It was very cute. No, you do not take my kill. Oh, you dogs. Oh, you got in the way, you jerkbag. That wasn't cool. Oh, and now I didn't get the glory kill. I wanted a new glory kill. Fine. Be that way, game. See if I care. Alright, we definitely don't need the Gauss rifle for these things, though. Regular shotgun? I think that should do it. Hello, Impy. We're just kicking these imps, like, right through the geometry. We have truly leveled up Doom Guy. Doom Guy does not need to obey the laws of physics. Not only the laws of man, but the laws of nature themselves. Oh, it's Slippery Lad. I love you. Oh, crap. Oh, where did you go? Because I need you to be here. Damn it. Slippery Lad, please come back. I need to really shoot the heck out of you. Darn it. Oh, we're totally going to lose the quad damage before we even lay a finger on Slippery Lad. Ah, you... Darn it. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Alright. Chain gun. Chain gun. Maybe not the best point considering how slippery the Slippery Lad is, but... Oh, an explosive barrel. I didn't realize that. Where are you going? Demon farm thing is an easy thing to fall into when you've been exposed to centuries of baggage around the word demon. That's an absolutely fair point. And a significantly good point. And kind of tying a little bit to the side of that, but White Wolf taking out inherently evil races? Not White Wolf. That's never gonna happen. Got vampires. Crap, we're gonna die. D&D. D&D finally taking out inherently evil races. Which, at least, there's very little good you can say about WotC. WotC is not a particularly good company, nor a particularly woke company. but still, it's a step. Please, could you not? I'm trying to do a thing. Wow, that was really crappy. But maybe trying to kind of... Oh, jeepers. Where did you come from, friend? Chainsaw? I think chainsaw. Hold on, let me chainsaw... Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't have enough to chainsaw this very large friend? Let me get rid of this chap or die. One or the other before I can actually look at chat, because I am... Damn it! Watsy! Wizards of the Coast cutting off the racist crap. I mean, I'm happy to see it. There's a lot of things that... A lot of changes that I would like to see made in WotC. But at least, okay, it's a nice change. It's a good change, and it might change the kind of direction of how we view these types of things. Because obviously the whole orcs are evil thing, and it maps very uncomfortably to real-world situations as well. A lot of time the big-name designers have been very weird about... A lot of the big-name designers have been very weird about it on Twitter, basically saying it's unnecessary. Well, I mean, I've seen people's takes. I've seen people have really shitty takes on it, which doesn't surprise me, but it disappoints me that even internally that they're kind of making these kinds of statements. Now, I am going to take a really quick break and just grab a bit of water. If any of y'all need water or tea or anything to drink. I saw more points. It's not enough. It's a step. It's maybe not enough of a step, but for D&D, it feels like a fairly significant step, because the kind of coming from Tolkien, the whole way that they shape like good and evil in that, and the whole way that that's presented is very like ground in to D&D. So it feels like one of the fundamental blocks is getting removed. They said what's unnecessary. Missed that bit. Basically, the changes in D&D to the like race equating to like all creatures of this race are sapient and evil, and it's just a 100%. Like, so your goblins, your orcs, things like that. From what I understand, they're taking that out, and there's a lot of people, as Black Lamb said, who are like, oh well, we don't need to do that. It's not necessary, and it's like, kind of look around the world. But let me take my quick break. I'll be right back in a mo. The only reason your DM can come up with for the bad guy being bad is because he's an orc. Well, yeah. D&D has a lot to answer for with regards to fantasy racism. They continue the worst of Tolkien stuff, inspired Warhammer, which inspired Warcraft, oh, okay, which inspired Elder Scrolls. Come back, we'll dig in that a wee bit. A cigarette. Oh, are you heading out, Ludo? I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that I caught you before you're actually going. Gonna do the laundry. Laundry is wonderful. Like, laundry is one of my favorite, like, homemaking? Yeah, it's a homemaking task. There's something just very just relaxing about the entire process. Let's see. Oh, and welcome as well, kittens. I didn't quite catch when you came in. Hopefully I didn't leave you hanging on the phone there for too long. But I hope that life is treating you as well as possible. That you don't have anything more on your plate than you can possibly chew. I know that your plate is a little bit full. I think, I've got the feeling, I'm not 100% sure, but I've got the feeling that this is probably maybe the last big set piece of this chapter. Which would be nice. I've been enjoying... Oh, right, Demon Dance. I love this. I love that the demons actually just, like, straight up fight each other. I stole your kill. How you like them apples? Don't like them apples very much, do ya? Wah wah. Poor demon. He's just trying to get a kill just like anybody else, and I just came up and snagged it from under him. Thank you. Oh, Hidunda, are you heading out? Sleep very well, Hidunda. I know that the hours are a little bit off for you, but I'm really, really happy that you dropped by tonight. It was good seeing you after so long. But, yeah, if I were to talk about something I know a little about, it would be Warcraft, where the orcs and trolls are depicted as inherently... Ooh! Inherently intellectually inferior. Also, because... Wow, that's a lot. That's an awful lot. There's nothing good in that statement. And I have the feeling that, like, none of that's gonna get retconned. None of that's gonna get taken out. Oh, yes! Slippery lad. You are the slipperiest lad. I don't know why I'm even trying to set up glory kills when I've got quad damage. Because it's just not going to happen. And then are you the last one? Do we have rocket launchers? Because if we do, we should probably use those. Oh, crumbs. We are already at low health? These guys are barons? Nah, I'm not down with royalty, so I think just detonating them, or also detonating them. Oh shit, right, these things. Forgot about these things. No, buggery, just go away. Fuss budgets. They suck. Darn it. Torrents carry pretty much the same issue with their druid traditions. Like, I never played Warcraft. I haven't done any of the big MMO games. so I don't really like know any of the lore of this stuff, but that sounds like just awful. I died to a skull. That's straight up pathetic. Um, hold on, because Twitch always like auto scrolls whenever anybody says anything. Yeah, that part I saw. I feel like a game is when a game is about endless world building possibilities, it would be infinitely more exciting to consider different realms and races having their own internal dynamics and ideological conflicts than just a bunch of static monolithic stereotypes to play act. I mean, that would be the grail. Buttons, that would be pretty damn awesome. Oh crumbs, are we getting? Okay, we are getting a little buffering, but that and they're essentially a portrayal of Native First Nations folks as a monolith, which is like a giant problem in and of itself. Yeah, that I mean, in the United States, you had hundreds of different tribes and nations, and they all get compressed into a couple of different stereotypes. Usually, those stereotypes get compressed down into one stereotype. It's shite. It's probably the politest way that I could possibly say it. That's shite. Okay. Baron, look. You think you're all cool with your feudalist bullshit, but really, I don't subscribe to your theories, and I'm gonna whack you across the face with your own arm, which is a horn, not an arm, but it could have been an arm. Alright, now we want the no, you know what? Let's get the assault rifle. If I miss anything in chat, I do apologize. I do kind of not want to have to do this all over again. Thank you. Have a cup of punch juice. Now, are we at the summoner yet? Has the summoner popped up? Oh, I gotta get rid of you first. Biff. Bath? Maybe one more? Yeah, there you are. I don't think I missed you. I'm here for you. Now, what we want the super shotgun. We want the summoner to come close. Okay, you're zipping around. Good. That's what we wanted. There we go. Slippery lad, slippery lad. And while I'm talking about native issues, if you are not native, don't make "there's two wolves inside of you" jokes. That sounds like a pretty good guideline. Oh crap! Yeah. Hold on a moment. Oh jeepers, 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 jeepers. Yeah, that's not good. Not good, not good. Oh, is there more of the... I didn't even see any of this stuff. I didn't realize there was more of an arena back here. Oh, jeepers, that's a big arena. Where did you go? Oh. The guts. All about the guts. There you go. See, so the races in Warcraft are very much abstractions of real-world races. The orcs inherited blackness. Wonderful. Trolls are Pacific Islanders. That's... and Caribbean people. Okay, let's... because those are two groups that are, 100% real-world mappable. Tauren are Native Americans, and Pandaren are Chinese. The non-white portrayed people are all on the Horde side, which is arguably the bad side. Oh god. It's like a turducken of shite. It's not my place to talk for Native American folks, but I've seen a lot of them talk about how annoying, upsetting it is for them. Uh, in that case, I will take that under very serious advisement, kittens. I hope that no one would make those jokes during a discussion of appropriation of racial identity in a game. One would hope, Pander, and I think that we could trust that nobody here would do that, but it is good to have the heads up on that one because those jokes do. It seems like they're kind of cyclic, like they keep on coming back up every couple of months or so. I'd argue that journal are representations of Jewish culture as well. Well, can tell you I'm pretty glad that I missed out on Warcraft. I think I can say that I am probably better off for just have not having experienced it. Particularly not having experienced it at a time where I might not have been thinking particularly deeply about these types of things. Because it's been out for a while, hasn't it? Like, I feel like Warcraft's been around forever. Imp. What are you thinking, Imp? You ain't got nothing on me. Ah, there's our flaming skulls! Not nearly as cool as the flaming lips. I think. I don't really know the flaming lips, so I can't say if they're jerks or not. Thanks. Oof. Alright, so then we've got like just the one more biggie. And we want to try not to kind of just flub this. This seems easily flubbable. Oh wait, there's two biggies. Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Okay. No, we got this though. This is gettable. Damn, Gauss Cannon packs it? Warcraft is mid-90s. Okay, so the very earliest Warcrafts then would have at least been when I was in high school or early university, so that probably explains why I never got into them. Because the computer that I had in high school wouldn't handle a game like that, and the one I had in uni was also not particularly good, so saved by having a shit PC. Excellent. Now where are we going? Journal are either Jewish or Russian. I can't quite place the accent. 16 years for WoW. It says World of Warcraft. What brought this on is talking about a job application. We were talking a little bit about how treatment of like inherently evil races in RPGs and how it can lead to some kind of ugly places when extrapolated outwards. I jumped a little bit to WotC and D&D, and then from D&D to Warcraft, because D&D is a very big inspiration for Warcraft. It's Draenei or Drain. Oh, that's not an L. Okay, I was misreading that off the computer. I thought it was N-E-L. Draenei. Okay. Trolls are probably the worst. They're they're portrayed as cannibals for most of Warcraft's history, talk in Jamaican accents, practice voodoo. There's also an old Ooga Booga sound clip that Blizz are still somehow using. Oh. Like... That's, There is not a yikes big enough in the world to cover the yikes that is desperately trying to claw its way out of my belly. It's a shame because I've gotten so much joy out of WoW, but it's an awful game to play as any kind of minority. Yeah, and I think that just something like that, in a nutshell, in a couple of paragraphs, exemplifies how little regard devs and publishers give to the feelings of minority players. Frankly, it's a little bit amazing to me that there are minority players that kind of push through that and still manage to find some enjoyment in their games, or some games that speak to them. Because that's, like, I don't know how you would deal with that. I've thrown so many hours into WoW myself. Well, I mean, I'm sure that all of us have got some bit of media in our backgrounds that looking at it with a more critical eye is not something that really pleases us very much anymore. Kind of picking that apart, seeing why we might have missed it first go around, finding if there's anything worthwhile left in it. Sometimes there might be. Really depends on where you're standing. Now, we've done enough talk about Lovecraft here that I could certainly not paint myself as sinless. Look, I need you to please... We're having a discussion here, and you're just flailing rockets at me, and that is just rude. Oh, crap. Oh, please no. Oh, crumbs, we're gonna miss the jump. I have a morbid... It's not until the expansion this year that they're actually adding customization that lets you make a human not look like the default white person. Just this year. Or default white person with dark skin and European hair. How about that lead of WoW Classic asking a very pointed question on Twitter about how are you meant to how are you meant to ask a woman out in this day of Me Too and cancel culture, and then blocked people who are like, you ask for a number, ask her out, if she says no, that's that. Don't know why you're making such a big deal of this. Also said dude is married with children. Forgot about the human racial ability. Fuck Blizzard so much. I mean, if that can be a slogan for tonight's stream, I think that I would be okay with that. Whew. Yeah. Wow. Played from the end of Cataclysm the first few months of Battle for Azeroth. I don't regret any of that, but I'm not giving Blizzard any money, my money ever again. Said dude also blocked people who pointed out that he was married with children. I mean, as one does. I never played WoW, but I did get into the Guild Wars. I'm actually curious how much criticism there's been for it regarding this. I've never seen any, but I also haven't thought about Guild Wars in forever. And being more liked by everyone, which is a bit weird when all the human NPCs are white. And it sounds like trying to kill all the other NPCs? Oh crap, we don't have any ammo. It wasn't until this year that they gave canon gay representation in WoW, despite throwing out gay pride Yuwu for years. Nah, just... You know, you keep on peeling off a layer of the onion and thinking that you're at the heart. And there's just so much more. Oh, God. Pat pat. Someone send help. I've been hit by the instant buyer's remorse. Oh, that's a terrible feeling. You'll get over it as soon as your computer is just rocking. And I'm sure that it will be absolutely rocking. Whew. That's... I mean, that's a fairly sizable chunk of change to put down. Alright, how do we want to handle this? Like, there's just not any room to fight over there. But I really don't think that I can snipe them from here. Please don't jump off the platforms, that would be very foolish. Okay. What was that fly, by the way? I mean, it was very fly, but... damn, very goofy looking. Can we hit you? Oh, excellent. I was afraid maybe the bones were going to get in the way. Alright, so those are out. Now... Cocoa Butter Demon should be popping up as soon as we get over here. Shimmy, shimmy. Is that them? That's them. Okay. Yeah, come to the party. Have a couple of drinks. And by drinks, we mean guns. And guns, we mean just, I'm gonna shoot you. I probably should have gone for the glory kill, but I think that would have taken us right off the edge of the stage. Black Asian customization option for humans are a step in the right direction, but the racism is so baked in the game, it'd take a complete remake, reimagining to fix. I mean, it seems like it just needs to be torn down by the foundations, and maybe you could keep the name? Never played a human myself. I really don't know why humans are appealing to people in fantasy games, to be honest. I'm already pretty boring. You're not a boring person, Black Lamb. I mean, I know that feeling, but you're not a boring person. Why would I choose a human in-game, you know? Might just be me. Usually Draenei or some elf of some variety. Gosh, it's just making me want to install Kingdoms of Amalur again, so I can play the game that was good but died because it was a prequel to an MMO that murdered its developer and put Rhode Island into mild debt. Was that the one that the baseball guy was invested in? I feel like I kinda sort of know a little bit about the story, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we're totally gonna miss this jump. And then... what's his name? Was it Derek Jeter? Was that his name? Because that sounds like a made-up name in a movie. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not want to have to do all that again. Risa, I'll link you a video about KOA's development after stream. Thank you, I'd appreciate that. Test? Wait, what are we testing? I mean, it's okay that we test something, but just... oh, buggery! If we gotta do that whole section again... I said the very same what that baseball game do. I live in chat again! Well, I'm very happy! Good, test complete. Actually, if I whisper it to you, Hive, can you post it in chat? Because people seem to be curious. Kittens, actually, yes. Yes, I would like that. Hive, please, by all means. Damn it, we gotta do this again. I mean, of course, we didn't really get that much progress, but still... it's getting kinda late. Although, to be honest, I have to say that this section of Doom Once we got after that out of that first set piece battle, it feels like it's been a lot smoother. That first set piece battle was... Are y'all just gonna kill each other? Because I'm totally down for that. I don't want to waste my ammo. Thank you so much, Hive. I appreciate that. Oh. I alerted you. That was not smart. Doot! We did doot it. I can type in chat again. Well, that makes me very happy, Hive. I do definitely enjoy your typing in chat. I'm gonna overshoot one of these platforms. I am absolutely, positively gonna overshoot one of these platforms. Wow, the Cocoa Demons are really fast. Like, quite faster than I would expect. Also, I should probably actually kill that dude. Oh, you can't nom me! What if we've talked about that? No nomming! Crap. Close enough? Oh, thank God. I was afraid that would take us right over the edge. AUD really sucks. All that money was spent for new case, CPU, motherboard, SSD, RAM, cooler, and fans. Does not include graphics card. Ooh. I should make a video or something about the racist shit in World of Warcraft. I'd love to see it. If you feel up to taking on that kind of labor, because it seems like it's a lot to go through. But if you were comfortable to do it, I would absolutely love to watch that. Okay, we didn't miss any jumps. This is good. There's gonna be that big boy, so let's... Gauss cannon? Big boy. There you are. Damn, that was, like, pretty slick. Okay, then we're gonna... Shotgun? Why don't I try to glory kill some of these dudes? Thank you, thank you. You're lovely. We'll be here all week. It rained! Yatta! Wait. I missed a couple of things there. Wait. There's no vor on this Christian Minecraft. Okay, so that's where it comes from. So I've been quiet, been trying to redesign one of my characters. That's super cool, Kronos. Don't worry about it at all. I'm glad that you're getting the work done and you're enjoying it, and if we can keep you company auditorially, well, that's good enough. No Christians in this household. That is absolutely true, actually. There's a big puddle in the backyard, and I have to restrain myself from face planting into it. It has been very hot. And face planting into a mud puddle can be, you know, it could be fun. I certainly appreciated whenever it would rain at work at the last job. Well, no, that's not true. I appreciated it whenever it would rain at work in the summer at the last job. Rain in the winter was awful, and I hated every moment of it. Because usually it always seemed to coincide with me having to pick through rubble and pick out bits of wood. The gloves would immediately become damp, and then my fingers would freeze. And that would be 8 hours. That's a big feel. Kittens, I can dig that. Actually, can't so much as problematic. You know, we could get you some of those, the rubber arm things. You know, the inflatable arm things? They're very cute. I would throw exactly 0% shade if you were wearing those. I think the WHO or some other organization actually studied it for some real-world application, right?
His
One
prowess
second.
was shown. In his crusade, the Seraphim bestowed upon him terrible power and speed.
Okay.
And with his might, he crushed the obsidian pillars of the blood temples.
See, I'm just not sure about blood as a building material, is the problem.
Upon the beasts of the 9 circles, unbreakable, incorruptible, unyielding, the Doom Slayer sought to end the dominion of the Dark Realm.
Wah wah. Oh wait. What? The car blood plague thing. Okay. I actually almost drowned in a water park once. Good times. Alright then, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be comfortable swimming myself, so I would certainly not push you to swim. Are there still more of you? Demons, we need to talk. You're overpopulating this particular part of the blood temple. Really, there's no social distancing going on here. Model for terrorism research. Good old corrupted blood. Oh, welcome back, Ludo. I hope that your laundry went very well. That you feel incredibly fulfilled. Please, just give me the 1 pixel I need to grab here. I actually probably need to do laundry again because my bedroom is starting to take on that look where it looks like it's basically a grenade that's gone off in a clothing store. And that's like, you know, it's not a good look, really. Sir, you are standing too close. Sir. Doom guy is just smacking that dead dude's shoe. It's so hard to find like the one little pixel that you need to be clicking on to actually pick those things up. It feels like being back in like a Silent Hill game. Laundry is giving me so much serotonin. Not really. Oh, that's a shame. Laundry's usually pretty good for me for a pick-me-up. I don't know how weird that sounds, but laundry and dishes, I love them both. I'll do your laundry, Ludo. It gives me serotonin. The serotonin thing is it's pretty nice, but you can only do it once a week because, you know, otherwise it's a waste of water, and then you start feeling guilty about that, and that cuts into the serotonin, and then you're thinking, what am I doing with my life? I gotta imagine just 10 tiny kittens taking your laundry around your house. Yeah, like that's an image. It's definitely an image that I could keep with me. Oh, it's red. Okay, so now we know we're at the end. Because the world is red? No, wait, we don't want that. There's a quad damage. Excuse me, Demo. Demo? My lovely Demo friend? Hell Knights. I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you at all. Okay. Come and get it, buddies. Mama Risu's got enough for all her friends. Except for that one, apparently. Who just smacked me? Oh, it's... Darn it. Darn it. Miffed that. If you can't produce your own serotonin, this store-bought is fine. If only? Although I haven't tried, so... I need you. You've got to stop. You don't know what you're doing. Now we're gonna have to fight like a bunch of slippery lads. We're gonna fight everything basically, right? It's gonna be the full run. Yep, okay, we got a big boy. I'm liking the big boy. We got Litlins. Not liking those. We got no ammo. But we do have a kicking soundtrack. You know, I'd like to point out that the bones aren't going to stay together like that. That's not how bones work. The tendons are going to be all gone. Crumbs. Crumbs. I realize it's a very small thing to have a pet peeve about, but I kinda sorta do. Oh wow, that was an interesting way to die. Never seen that before. Now, what I would like is for you to... Okay, what the fuck? What just hit me? Remember the Durst. This is different. Bones work differently here. Clearly. Chainsaw something. Guess I gotta. Just killing some Hellraisers. Ah! This has gotta be the wrap-up, right? Like, this is the final set-piece battle? You have splash damage from your rocket, and then got hit by a mancubus. Alright. That seems reasonable. I'm willing to accept that as an answer to our qualms. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna say that they're just cheating. Wait, where am I? Like, where am I? Mom, I don't know where I am. Alright, we got this. Cybermancubus is packing. Now, I guess we're just gonna have to save the quad lasers. Where are you going? Hellraiser! Hellraiser, what is wrong? What is wrong with you? You don't get to run away. This is foolish. Oh crap! Hell Knights. Yatta. What do we get? The Hell Knights rocket launcher. Sure. That's smart. It worked so well last time. And okay, want the shield. I think I'm gonna save the quad damage for later. I don't think we hit him. Oh! Oh, oh. Oh, hello. Ah! I don't know what we're up for, but I'm just gonna... I'll say that I'm up for it too. Just to go along with the crowd, because that's I guess my gig. Alright, you guys are revenants, right? You big D-bags is what you are. I bet you don't return library books on time. Also imps, but could you maybe not? Will you not die? Wouldst thou like to die deliciously? Hold on, I just caught Warcraft racist out of the corner of my eye, so I want to kind of just pop in and see, like, what I might have missed. Um, hold on. Can you people handle more WoW racist yikes? Well, why don't we get all of the WoW stuff out of the way? Like, we'll make this the WoW chat, but maybe as a warning, a broad warning. Gonna have one last bit of big yikes from WoW, so in case you're not up for that, but I think I'm prepared. I trust you, Black Lamb. All of WoW is one big racist yikes. Yeah, we kinda had a... I don't know if you were there for that. It might have been when you were doing the Londro, but we kind of did a bit of a deep dive into the yikes, and oh boy, was it yikes. The answer is yes, by the way. The answer is it was very much yikes. Shit! Damn it! Knew that was gonna happen. Oh, fudge. I'm into these names for us. Thank you for making us feel so welcome. I'm glad. That's all I want, really, is that you all feel welcome enough to spend your time with me. I hope that nobody feels that I'm being overly familiar, and as always, just if you do, let me know. Damn straight, right, kittens? You can't fix... Wow, the racism is in the very core of the property. I mean, it seems like it. What we need to do is we need to conserve health, as I'm so clearly not doing here. Okay, we got the Manky Buddies. No, wait, we're not at the Manky Buddies yet. We're at the Revenant stage? The Revenants are such a pain in the butt. Because they're very jittery. Like me, but still, that's not good. There's one quest in Pandaria where a character goes, "Oh wow, this is just glorified race war," but after that the game sadly just doesn't end. I mean, how could they kill the cash cow? Gotta milk that baby. Wait, okay, so really quick, terrible person check. Blizzard is Activision, and Activision is Bobby Kotick, right? Because I always get, like, my really disgusting industry people mixed up. Okay. Right, I mean, I wouldn't want to make that mistake. I feel terrible. Okay, thank you. Okay, you are done. We got our big boys, and that means that we're gonna have our Manky buddies as well. So let's try to... Oh, and there's still a Hell something. Helsinki? Just sitting out there chilling. I'd really like it if it wasn't. It would be super cool. Alright. No, that was foolish. That was not good. No, why did we do that? Why did we do that? That was a terrible idea. We are correctly punished for that idea, because that was just not smart. That was not well considered at all. I can't even grab the quad damage because I'm kind of busy. Shit! Hi, Mikey buddy. There we go. Okay, so we got the quad damage that might save our bacon. I kind of don't think so. Oh, that's definitely going to save our bacon if we can get to it. No schnikes! No buggery! No! Oh, okay, okay. Wait, what? Oh, that was rude. That was really rude. I love it. I absolutely love it, but... Correctable recent Ludo. Okay. Konik isn't responsible for WoW's racist bones, but it hardly helps. That's fair. Hell going into the water, Helsinki. The run is going into the water. Yeah. I always forget that Activision commissioned Sekiro. Orcs are native to the world of Draenor, where they lived as a shamanistic society until the evil, the Burning Legion, corrupted them and brought them to Azeroth through the Dark Portal. So you see, the white, totally cool humans were Don't like that. Don't like that. Arcrat, thank you so much for dropping in. I really, really appreciate it. I had a wonderful time listening in on your stream as well earlier, and if anybody's not following Arcrat, definitely someone that you might want to keep an eye on. Has absolutely adorable voice. Very lovely. But do have a good day. Do take care of yourself. Get all the water that you need. Know that you're loved. That you are valued. Probably involved in Blizzard until the second expansion, which was well after the racism was super entrenched. Yeah, I mean, I doubt that they had much care about pulling the racism out of it. They probably didn't even notice the racism, if we're going to be honest. I don't know how diverse the development and writing team was at that time for WoW, but I can't imagine that there were a lot of marginalized voices in the writing room that might have been able to point out to people like, hey, this is fucking terrible. It's gonna be my guess. I can't say that for certain. Just something gives me that feeling. How could we forget the orc internment camps? This is just... I keep on thinking that we've reached some kind of zenith here. And the answer is no, we have not. Alright. Hell Knight, shooting him in the junk. Hell Knight, how do you like them apples? Probably doesn't like them apples very much, to be perfectly honest. I think most people would be anti those apples. It's a guess. I mean, there's some folks that might, you know, be into that. It's a big, wide world, lots of different folks in it, but most people are probably not going to be down with getting hit in the junk. It's a guess. Oh crap! Alright. We are doing halfway decently, so that's good. Don't waste your time with the hell laser. Just rip and tear until it is done. That's how that works, right? I'm not sure the rules of engagement. That Hell Knight just stomped the living tar out of that demon, out of that impy, and that's kind of amazing. Eee! Get away from my glory kill. He needs it. Impy! But could you maybe not? Thank you. I learned the word internment camp from Warcraft 3. Well, I guess you're gonna learn it Someplace. We learned the word internment camp in the context of World War II and the treatment of Japanese citizens of the United States. So I don't know which one of those is the worst place to learn it. I'm gonna go with the actual history because it actually happened, but the way that Warcraft sounds like it makes light of this type of thing is its own kind of, like, shittiness. Because one of the main characters, Thrall, they they gave the character the name Thrall. Okay, that's, I mean, sure. Was an orc from an internment camp, but he was strong and smart. So he got raised by humans, became the leader of the orcs after teaching them the... It's causing me physical pain to read this. Teaching them the error of their savage ways and freeing them, invoking the noble savage trope. Then the orcs had to flee the literal genocide by the humans and go to Kalimdor, being still in war with the humans, not for conquest. Humans live in the Eastern Kingdoms, but for fucking survival. Apparently Japanese folks were treated unfairly in Canada as well post-World War II as well, and this is super surface knowledge. Although this is super surface knowledge. I said as well twice, and that good work me. Don't worry about it, Kronos. Word's hard. Word's very hard. I'm generally surprised at how few people really know about the internment camps, and then I realized I didn't even learn about it in history class. I learned it in a reading class in middle school taught by one of the only non-white teachers at the school. Well, I mean, just as a kind of like a side bit for education, although that's its own, you know, like, massive, huge topic. The school districts and the powers that the school districts and the state level school boards have to set, like, the parameters of education, it's a pretty widespread, and it's not, like, guaranteed that we're all learning the same stuff in our classes. So it disappoints me, but it doesn't really surprise me. Thrall was retconned into being found by a human. Oh, I mean, can we... Wow! That's... No, I figured that's what you meant, kittens. I'm still kind of, like, stumbling a little bit from that last little bit of World of Warcraft lore. It's... I learned the majority of my political knowledge after I left school on my own from people willing to share their knowledge on Twitter. Not gonna lie, Rabbit, yeah, there's a lot of learning that I think I ended up doing, not necessarily on Twitter, but definitely after high school and post-education. Warcraft is an awful property that just reminded me about how one of the Dragonflight leaders was essentially kept in sexual slavery to provide dragon mounts for the orcs. It's fractal. This is actually fractally bad. It might have been a different experience having this, like, with the drip feed of being like a MMO and things being added over time, but to get all this, like, in one piece, to learn all this right now, like, it's a lot. I don't know if I can think of... No, I could probably think of worse properties, but I'm struggling a little bit to think of one that is quite as densely packed with just all of the worst stuff that I could think of coming up with. It's a pattern of Blizzard treating their female characters like garbage. There's so much never-ending well... It's so much a never-ending well of bad. We need a Warcraft moratorium. I, yeah, I mean, I think that Warcraft can be done. I would at some point, Panda, I would be interested in hearing your take on that in a video, but I think we might have passed the Warcraft threshold for the evening. I just jumped right off the cliff. I just jumped right off the cliff. Anybody else feel like Dragonflight were the evil ones? There's some fantasy novels, but not in games, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going into like genre series, probably you can find more densely packed bad, but yeah, that's, I mean, like it's kind of a hard read to go through in this kind of concentrated dose. I'm gonna give this has nothing to do, by the way, with the Warcraft chat. By all means, I don't want anybody to feel like you've broken my level of coherence, but more that we are getting like 2.5 hours, and my brain is starting to get a little bit slippery. So we're gonna give this one more try. We're gonna give it the old college try. If it doesn't work out, then I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream, and we'll just like finish up at this, or start up at this point next time. I'm kind of surprised my voice has held out so well, though. Because usually by now my voice is getting pretty scratchy. With Hell Knights, I love your design, Hell Knights. I mean, I do. You're very fashionable, but you're just on top of me. You don't respect any boundaries. That's not a healthy way to maintain friendships. Alright, now you got these jokers. Let's try to use a little bit of sensible use of cover. That has worked for us in the past. Wah, wah, wah. That poor imp, like, didn't even know it hit it. Yeah, I actually kind of didn't want to do that, but I guess that's where we are now. Oh, did something just explode? Did the big boy just explodinate that dude? Thank you, big boy. You are... Big boy is just a sweetie, an unrecognized sweetie. That's totally gonna kick our ass if we don't play a little bit more sensibly. He's a brick house. It's mighty, mighty. I can't do that song, like, at all, but I do like it. Oh, right. Mankey buddies. Oh, wait, there's another Mankey buddy up there? Dirty pool, old man? Dirty pool? But if we're at the Mankey buddies, that should mean that we're about as far as we got previously? No, 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 no. Thank you. I think there's another big boy back there. Oh, there totally is. Oops. Oh gosh, I am really sorry about that, big boy. Wait, I still hear the music, which means there should be more? Shouldn't there? Hello? Hello? Sweet demon buddies. Are you, like, are we done here? I bet there's like one imp just like running. There totally was. That was genius. She's a brick Dada house? Not 100% sure what the shape of that would be, but I like the idea of a Dada house. Oh, nice. They're really great, aren't they, kittens? Like, just... She's so good. The song, the Dada is supposed to... Oh! Okay. I wasn't picking up that we're doing both the lyrics and the song. Activate portal, yes. Let's activate the portal. Oh, did Black Lamb go? Black Lamb, I hope that you have a... Oh, overly upset about this, I need a sig. Yeah. We're gonna have to talk a little bit about that, I think. But first off, let's save and exit. It's funny, my audio cued mine to where the demon is. I think I'm in the middle of rough drafting the next drawing thing. I apparently do. 6 fan arts thing gets further and further away. Oh, Black Lamb, I'm glad that you're still here, because I do want to catch you before we wrap things up, or as we start to roll things up. And I think that does raise a pretty good point, because we kind of did all of the WoW stuff in one big gulp, and I don't think that's a bad conversation to have, but it's certainly a lot. So I as much as I do want to kind of dig into stuff like this in games, and representation and presentation in games, I think we might want to break up the pieces of it a little bit in the future, just so that it's not like too much for everyone to deal with. And that's on me. There were a couple times in the conversation that I could have pulled the plug on that pretty easily, and I didn't, because I was okay with reading it until we got to the very last part of it, and then that was my crest. But yeah, we'll try to kind of ramp it down just a little bit, and maybe focus more on ways that it can be improved and how we've gotten to where we are, as opposed to just pulling up example after example. So that's one thing that's on me. That's not, I don't want to point out that that's on any of you. I should have been a little bit more control there. I wanted to end on a good note, although I'm sure that everybody already knows this already, and I kept on meaning to bring it up earlier in the stream, and I kept on slipping my mind, but at least we can celebrate the fact that, although it took them far too long to get to this point, that Glinner is finally fucking off of Twitter, and he seems to have burned a lot of his credit with Mumsnet too. So we might see the sun fading on the amount of damage that he can do to trans folks, and like I said, it's way too late. These steps should have been taken way earlier, but he's gone. At the very least, he's gone, and that's not without worth. That's not without man. I just caught Overkill. She's a man-eater, and I wanted to say that that's not without man-eater, but it's what I really wanted to say was it's not without merit that he's off. Yeah. There was a post that had gone up maybe about midway through the day for me. I don't know when it would come up on your timeline, but my timeline is like, what do you call it? It's an actual timeline. It's not like just the promoted top feed thing. Where somebody, there are two screenshots, and one was the one on the left was the screenshot of like his permaband page, where the picture is gone and everything. And then the other screenshot was a post from Mumsnet, and basically the post like, I don't know who you are. Why are you here, like talking to us in this forum that's a safe place for women? Which is that's its own like Mumsnet is its own bag of shit. When you're clearly a bloke, and for Glinner to get that kind of treatment is, I mean, there's a certain what's the Schadenfreude is maybe not really the word that I want, but like something kind of like that. So that fuck turfs, can we shut down Mumsnet next? I mean, like I would love it. I'd love to see it, Hive. I got the feeling that that's probably going to be a bigger project, but next goal is Rowling. I think Rowling's going to be a... Well, I don't know. She keeps on digging herself deeper in. And maybe the momentum from getting rid of Glinner, since she just says the same things but with a nicer coat of paint on them. My life's on a curve, not ramping, but on curve. Thank you, Black Lamb. I do appreciate that. Getting Rowling banned would be, like, fucking amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I read that as Glinner looking to maintain his base, and the base being you're useless without that platform. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that... I mean, I have seen Mumsnet screenshots of people being like, you're kind of a bit all in even for us. You need to ramp it down a little bit, but I think probably it's the loss of platform that's really cut into whatever support that he had there. He's not really particularly useful to them without having Twitter as a platform. Yeah, Rowling is just a lot. Hate Rowling, love meerkats. I'm very down with meerkats myself, Black Lamb. I'm a big fan. Mumsnet gender essentialism and hatred of everyone they think is a man came to bite Glinner in the ass. Well, I mean, they're kind of made for each other in a way, but at the same time, I don't know, it's like, I'm just glad that he's, like, that particular tool in their shed is gone. There's a bunch more folks, of course, that we want to get rid of, but he did seem to be like, after Rowling, he kind of seemed like the biggest fish in that particular pond. Harry Potter's my second bugbear franchise. Well, we'll not dig into it tonight, and I think we'll put a little bit of space before we dig into something big and crunchy like that. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about with Harry Potter. There's a whole lot to talk about with Harry Potter, and we probably will end up eventually getting around to that discussion at some point. This, wow, nice voice crack. Good job, voice. The voice waited until the end of the stream. I mean, I appreciate that. I definitely read it, Hive. It was late for me, so I don't think I got quite as invested in it as others may have, where that was kind of part of their childhood. I don't think I started reading Harry Potter until, I want to say university almost. But I can't pretend like I didn't read it. Never finished the series. I think book 5 was my last. Cat facts are my specialty. Cat facts are definitely better facts to have on hand than Harry Potter facts. I think you'll be far better served. Harry Potter was the first novel I ever read, but alas, I mean, mine was Fellowship of the Ring. And it took me a long time to realize some of the problems with that series, but it was my gateway into reading, so, yeah, there's that. All I remember about the contemporary Harry Potter craze was that they released adult-friendly versions of the books because adults were too afraid to read them. Oh, was that where they did like the nice covers, like not the cartoony covers? because I feel like I remember that a little bit. I ended up picking up Knights of Zodiac before I knew what manga even was. Why the hell is the book going backwards? That's an experience. Chronos, definitely an experience. I tried to read the Silmarillion at 10 years old. I'm trying to remember when I would have read that. Like, because It had to have been after I got my glasses. So that would have put it maybe around 4th grade, but it feels kind of late. So Silmarillion was probably maybe around 11 or 12 for me, kittens. I know that US versions of the book were changed to include simpler language because UK folks. Damn, that's a burn. That's a heckin' burn. I would, I would take that from just about anyone but the UK. I think I want to say glasses for me were 4th grade Hive because I remember glasses and braces were the same year. And I had that very kid feeling that any chance of popularity in school was immediately over. Now, granted, it probably was over from the start. There was really no possibility. But, it's a bit of a double whammy to lay on a kid. I tried at 28 and it was the worst. Getting glasses for the first time is an experience. Wait, my mixtape? Oh. It's good to have these shared memories that that we could recognize each other in. It's through those closest to us that we end up seeing ourselves most clearly. I think. I hope. But so this is how high texture detail looks like me when I got my glasses. It's for me it's too far back to really remember like what the feeling was of being able to see. Um, so I don't know because that's like 4th grade. Jesus, 10 years old. That's like 31 years ago. I'm short-sighted and I cried when I got mine. Um, yeah, I shed some tears definitely. Was not a happy camper. It's definitely not a happy camper. Transition lenses. What are the are transition lenses the ones that are like are they like bifocals? No, I can't remember what that is. I feel like I should know it, but wait, I can read aside that far? They took too long to transition back to being able to see indoors. I kept getting into trouble. Ah, yeah. They're the ones that turn into sunnies. I gotcha. I gotcha now. It's not a bad idea, kittens. Like, I don't like the fact that I have to depend on corrective lenses because it's a pain in the butt, and you go with contacts because they look nicer, but then that's like a continual cost. You go with glasses, but they can be uncomfortable and get broken. But I will say that I like not having glasses a whole lot less than I like having glasses. Because I'm basically, I'm functionally blind, I think, is how you would put it. Like, I can't do a lot of tasks. I certainly wouldn't be able to drive a car, or ride a bike. I could probably take my walk, but that's just because I've got the roots so ingrained that I think I could probably still figure the turnoffs for it. Um, but like I can't even see a meter away from me. Like details start to get fuzzy. Uh, like 6 inches from my face. Ever since then, I've been avoiding transition lenses, but the newer ones transition much more quickly. Interesting, interesting. Sunny's is a cute word, isn't it? My sister had them and she often couldn't see after walking inside. I'm glad I never had those lenses then. When I first got my glasses, I was about 13, and it was the hardest winter of the last 2 decades. -30 sometimes. Dogs. Snow everywhere. It was around Christmas, so I saw all the lights reflected everywhere from mounds of snow. It was very pretty. Well, that's a nice memory. I'm glad at least that you've got that little sparkly, twinkly, pretty moment in your memory banks. We kept you here 3 hours. You probably need some rest. Actually, like I'm feeling good, but I do want to I do want to wrap things up. I had a great night tonight. I hope that nobody felt too uncomfortable, and I hope that everybody feels comfortable in if the conversation is going a little bit too far, then definitely it's okay to raise your hand in chat and say, "Yo, Risa, like let's kind of cut this off at the head." Um, but aside from that, I learned a lot of stuff today. We had a really smooth run of Doom. Glinner is gone, so we appreciate that. Um, Tomorrow night will be Little Big Planet, and then we're going to be back on our regular schedule for next week, so Wednesday, Thursday, not Friday, Saturday. 3 streams in a row is it's a little bit much, but it is wonderful to spend time with all of you. I appreciate this as always, as I always say, but I feel like it ought to be said. That just the support that you give me is tremendous to me, and the time that I have to spend here and just kind of chill and be social with folks who get me and hear all these different kinds of voices, and it is a lot. It's a lot. Sometimes when the weeks are really hard, this is what I think about to kind of get myself up to the next step. So that's pretty big. I owe you all an awful hell of a lot. But that does it for here. Disco about. So for me, Disco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.